smelling an upset, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Options. Red option is selected.
First down for this offense. Going to the ground. Makes one man miss. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
There are 8 categories.
Making it easy for an
15
offensive
options.
coordinator. You pick
Power
up
red is
a bunch
selected.
of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, but not
Entering
before he gets enough for the first
coach
down.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Red option is selected.
Just enough to keep the drive alive.
On first down from their own 22. Using his legs, it's Hayden. And that's a very productive first down play of bringing up second and 3.
There
Well, it's
are 8
plays like that
categories.
that help
You
this
have 15
offense stay in rhythm
options.
all game
Red
long. If you
option
can
is
have that
selected.
kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the fires into traffic, intercepted. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
Play call.
Not the start this kid was looking for. His very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end. He's got to be real careful with his eyes. Not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Defensive motion response option is set to option defense. Zone drops. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 15 options. Audible.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
There are 6 categories.
Listen, it wasn't they didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle?
There are 6 categories.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocks the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And that is no good. And guys, after the miss,
Entering
no
play
change in the score.
Corn, curl, slot angle.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field.
Corner.
Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down.
Snatches it up right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
There are 14 categories. You have 18 options. Auto slot process selected.
Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find his open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaches.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Doubles way off. There are 14 categories. You have 18 options. RPO the ball is selected. That's the end of the first quarter. And after 1, here's one. Entering play call. Doubles way off. There are 14 categories. You have 18 options. RPO the ball is selected.
A third down play to open up this quarter. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Entering
and I don't care
call,
if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And the Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Categories. You have 4
we'll
options.
take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Entering play call, power. There are 8 categories. You have 4
got it down
options.
to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal.
Short
the receivers
cross,
often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Pass protection.
Back to throw, it's Sanders. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Overload 3 scheme.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Closer down to the end zone.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20.
Seam flat.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at
there
third.
are 6 categories.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down
coach
marker.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
4th down coming up.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line.
Concept. There are 8 categories. There are 8 subcategories. Option is set to power 4 plays. You have 7 options. Run. Outside zone. There are 8. Power.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Post.
On the run, it's Sanders. Moves away as he feels pressure. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Trap is selected.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
He'll set up to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
If the quarterback's throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Powers forward. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 17 yards is selected.
So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break.
Coach suggestions.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Selected.
Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Absolute shame. Missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more
Entering play call,
guys.
coach suggestions. There are 6
That's
categories.
just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Option is under. There are 3 categories. You
Just
have 18
enough time
options.
to get off one
Cover
final
1.
play of the
Outside
half.
3rd.
Looking for room. It's Etienne. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
The Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought
Entering
better
play
of it. They'll
call
bring it out to the
information.
25.
There are 6 categories. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays.
Entering
So
play
which
call.
of these offenses can break the tie?
There
It's
are
not
6
going to be easy.
categories.
But for this offense now taking the ball here first in the second half, they've got to get something going.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that? It sounded painful.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
There are 6 categories.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend setter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
Entering
And the
play
extra
call.
point makes it
Special
7-0.
teams. You have 7 options.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Selected.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start
Entering
this
play
drive
call
at their own
concept.
25.
There are 8 categories. Bubble screen. AHP slip. Bubble screen.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating.
Entering
And you
play
got to put that
call.
behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Corner strike.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Bust through behind his pad. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much
Entering play
confidence
call.
in the
Coach suggestions. There are 6
How about the defensive player
categories.
right here, making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking.
Entering play
Everything went well,
call.
Palmer.
Coach
They executed
suggestions.
and
There
got
are
the
6
touchdown.
And they
categories.
really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's back. And that ball is picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most
Entering
important
play
thing,
call.
the
Coach
ball, and they have
suggestions.
it at the
There are 8
46.
categories. You have
And that's
15
just
options.
excellent cover.
Traveler
Cover one,
Omaha
nowhere to throw
selected.
the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
Wheel. Ghost.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Snagged in the middle. It's Hart. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
There are 8 categories.
On the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like. Because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Corner. Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Shock H option is selected.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Oh no, the ball popped out. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
Entering play
there is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said.
And the pressure was in his grill and an eyelash.
Coach suggestions.
One of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Coming after it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Slot fade. Smash bullseye. Stick. Smash bullseye.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch plenty of room and got it to the
Coach
44-yard line.
Stick.
So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback has to play with great timing, because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Complete to the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Looking left. He got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless.
Play call,
I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Ready to try the point after. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth.
Entering play call,
special
teams,
just
you have 5 options.
And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
Spread.
A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get it a position.
The expressway is wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game.
There are 6 categories. Cover 3 Cover 3 sky press. Cover 3 match.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and then at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to pass, it's Beck. Gets it out fast. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Defense calls a quick timeout there, perhaps a little confusion about what call they were in.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 18 options.
Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. A 1st down run on the doorstep. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this
Entering
defense is
play
taking
call,
some punches.
there are two
The
categories.
defense going to
You
stop
have
the
18
clock with a
options.
timeout. They want to make sure they have
Robert
everybody on the
selected.
same page.
Recent coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 15 options.
They've got it down to
Give
the
cushion.
3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Give cushion. Give cushion. Tiedian.
Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on
Entering
that
play
one.
call. Coach
Man, and that's a
suggestions.
frustrating
There are
play
6
when you
categories.
go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to
Coach,
get those positive
defensive
yards.
mission
You can't go
respond.
backwards if you're trying to get a
Option
touchdown.
defense
You know, I'm
red key
trusting in my
option
quarterback here to make the right
strict
decision.
ball
Looks
off,
like we're going to have to
strict
throw it,
blocks.
right? But if it's not
Tackling
open,
option
just throw
drops,
this thing
flats
away. You
option
don't want to
set
take
to
a sack,
default.
lose extra yardage
Give
here.
cushion.
Just be smart with the football.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal.
Entering
Touchdown,
play
Georgia!
call. Coach
And they
suggestions.
moved
There
out
are 6
front here on the
categories.
4th.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to
Safe
execute.
man left.
Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
The extra
Entering
point
play
is
call.
good, and now
Special
in the
teams.
4th, they're
You
up
have
by a
7
touchdown
options.
and an extra
Five,
point.
four, two,
Now
return
that they
left to
have the
select.
lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a
Entering play
touchback.
call.
They'll bring it out
Coach
to the
suggestions.
25.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. All go as selected.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Okay, one possession
Corner.
game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart.
And he can't get it off. Taken
And
down.
play call.
What a huge play this late in the game. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the
Entering play
quarterback,
call.
that
Coach
is a great
suggestions.
feeling, and
There
that's
are 8
fun to be a
categories.
defensive
There
coordinator.
are 8 categories. You have 9 options. All go as selected.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
And it's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another
Entering
presentation
post-game
of
screen. You
EA
have 3
Sports
options.
College
Stats
Football.
is selected.